Silicon Valley's AI arms race just reached another huge milestone. OpenAI recently released Sora, a powerful AI video generation tool that allows users to generate high-definition video clips with nothing more than a text prompt. And while there's no denying that it's a cool and impressive tool, OpenAI is really opening Pandora's box all over again with Sora, just like they did with ChatGPT. The internet has already been flooded with AI-generated content and misinformation over the past few years, and with Sora being able to create convincing video clips now, this is only going to get worse from here on out. For the rest of the footage in this video, I'll be showcasing only video clips that were generated using Sora, to give you a sense of what this tool is actually capable of doing. These videos are all found on OpenAI's website in their gallery feature. This feed showcases Sora clips that were generated by other users. Some of these clips you'll be able to tell are fake and clearly AI generated. But I think you'll also find that some of these clips are incredibly realistic and convincing, which highlights the uncharted territory the world is entering into now. But first, let's talk about how Sora works in general. If you're already familiar with other generative AI tools, you'll have a good sense of what to expect with Sora. It works in much the same way as OpenAI's image generation tool, DALL-E. You type in a description, and Sora generates a video based on that prompt with the instructions that you gave it. The potential real-world applications for a technology like this are pretty broad. Imagine being able to create high-quality video B-roll footage for advertisements and other media, all with a simple text prompt. The flexibility of a tool like this could be very valuable for businesses. But Sora doesn't even have to generate things from scratch though. OpenAI has also built-in features that allow it to generate videos based on still images that users upload, to give the AI a reference when creating a video. Sora can also extend existing video clips, or combine two separate clips by blending the two videos together. It also has a loop feature which can create seamless repeating videos. There's also a storyboarding feature that lets you specify multiple different shots to be created in a sequence as part of one video clip. The technology is certainly very impressive, and there's no doubt AI tools like this are going to change video as we know it. But it's not necessarily going to be for the better. That hasn't stopped OpenAI and other tech companies from racing to open Pandora's box though, and release these AI tools to the public. The reality is that the dark side of AI-generated video is staggering. The internet is already filled with misinformation that can be incredibly convincing. Deepfakes, which use AI to manipulate or generate realistic videos, images, and audio impersonating real people, have already been causing havoc for years. But as technologies like Sora progress, deepfakes are becoming more convincing and accessible than ever. Now that Sora has been released in the wild, it's easier than ever to create fake videos that blur the lines with reality. Now anyone can potentially create reasonably convincing videos from simple text prompts. OpenAI pays lip service to this risk, and has taken some very basic steps to ensure safety and cut down on deepfakes. For example, right now the company won't let users generate videos in Sora using uploaded images of people. This functionality does exist, but it's being restricted to a small group of testers at the moment. And with how tech companies tend to operate, it's very possible that this feature will be released to the general public in the future for profit. But regardless of this current limitation, since the training data set that was used to create Sora is a giant black box that can include potentially any content from the internet, there are plenty of other ways this tool can potentially be abused and have its safeguards avoided. For example, TechCrunch reported that Sora produced a video using the likeness of a known popular Twitch streamer when given a streaming-related text prompt. This likeness even included the streamer's tattoos. So even though OpenAI has put in some very basic guardrails to limit video generation of real people or intellectual property, they all exist in the AI model itself and can potentially be generated with the right prompt. The fact that these AI tools keep getting quickly released every few months means that these concerns are growing faster than any regulation can be developed. Just this past year, the number of AI generated deepfakes skyrocketed by around 900%, according to data from Clarity, a machine learning company. And that number isn't going to get any lower now that Sora has been released. As AI generated content becomes more widespread, the ability to distinguish between what's real and what's fabricated is only going to get more difficult. AI generated video is still in the very early stages, and it's only going to improve from here. In a world where people are watching and being influenced by more video content than ever, on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, the stakes couldn't be any higher. With the rise of AI generated video, people are going to have to be more skeptical than ever with what they see online. We've already seen how social media platforms have been flooded with fake AI generated content over the past several years, and the release of tools like Sora will only make this issue worse. Bad actors can potentially weaponize this technology, and I wouldn't be surprised to see foreign governments actively use this tech for information warfare to influence public opinion. All of this means that reality is going to be harder to determine than ever, with people no longer able to trust what they see and hear online. As this technology improves, even those trained in spotting deepfakes could have trouble spotting these manipulations. The reality is that tools like Sora and the rapidly evolving AI space in general are outpacing our ability to regulate them. Governments are going to need to move quickly to create a framework that helps prevent malicious use, because corporations like OpenAI cannot be trusted to govern themselves. They are all too willing to quickly roll out these technologies for the sake of profit, regardless of the societal consequences that come along with them. Sora represents both the best and worst of what the future of AI has to offer. OpenAI's Sora is a groundbreaking technological achievement, but it's also a ticking time bomb for the future of the internet, and there's no putting the lid back on Pandora's box at this point. As cool as the technology can be, the societal risks are huge. Let's just hope that AI can be managed more responsibly before it's too late. If you enjoyed this video, you might also be interested in my video exploring how AI startups seem to be in a massive financial bubble. You can find the video linked either here or in the description. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more finance and business content. And let me know what you think about Sora and the future of generative AI in the comments below. Thanks.